Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm gonna compare the Huawei's P20 Lite and the Motorola's Moto G6. So let's get into the video, and starting off with the construction, we are gonna have on both handsets glass back and aluminium frame, where the P20 Lite is coming with chrome finish on the back versus it's more mirror-like on the Moto G6. The screen size is 5.7 inches on the Moto G6, being longer 18 by 19 aspect ratio versus its 5.84 inches on the P20 Lite, and it's gonna be slightly more longer, almost 19 by 19 aspect ratio, but there's also gonna be a notch on the handset. So as for the size of these handsets, the P20 Lite with a bit larger screen is slightly smaller than the Moto G6, and also the P20 Lite is gonna be 1mm more thinner than the G6. So bigger screen and smaller size, the notch design is helping the P20 in gaining more screen to body ratio versus its pretty normal design on the G6 and slightly less screen to body ratio. And as for the weight, the G6 is gonna be more heavier. There are going to be on-screen control keys on both handsets for navigation, and the fingerprint scanner is on the back on the P20 Lite versus it's on the front on the G6. So we can also use gesture control feature on the handset with it. For connectivity, both handsets are coming with USB Type-C port along with the headphone jack. And at last, the G6 is coming with water repellent nano coating, which makes it splash proof but not fully water resistant, versus there is no water protection on the P20 Lite. Both handsets are coming with IPS LCD screens with Full HD Plus resolution, so there's gonna be more than 400 plus ppi on both. Both handsets are coming with Android 8 Oreo, where the experience is gonna be close to stock Android on the Motorola versus its super colorful Huawei's EMUI on the P20, which looks completely different from the stock Android. And to protect these screens, there's gonna be Gorilla Glass 3 on the Moto G6 versus on the P20 Lite, the protection is not Gorilla Glass. As for the performance aspects, we are gonna have the high silicon Cadence 659 on the P20 Lite versus it's gonna be Snapdragon 450 on the Moto G6, and both of these are gonna be really close in terms of the performance, as both scores almost the same in benchmarks. And as for the RAM, it's gonna be 4GB in both handsets, means smooth multitasking, while there's also gonna be a 3GB RAM variant of the Moto G6. The storage options are going to be 32 and 64GB in both handsets, and on both it can be increased via micro SD card. Now coming to the camera, and both are coming with really close cameras as well. It's gonna be 16 plus 2 megapixel setup on the P20 Lite versus its 12 plus 5 megapixel setup on the Moto G6. And the handset is coming with larger aperture size, means brighter images in low light conditions. So as its dual lens camera, we can take bokeh background pictures on both handsets and can add more effects like that. And both handsets uses face detection for refocusing, means it's gonna be really fast. Video recording resolution is 1080p on both handsets, but the G6 is gonna have an edge here as it captures it at 60 fps versus the P20 Lite at 30. And both handsets can record slow motion videos, where the P20 Lite is gonna capture them in lower than 720p resolution, while the slow motion resolution is not confirmed yet for the Moto G6. The front camera is 16 megapixels on the P20 Lite versus its 8 megapixels on the Moto G6, and there's also gonna be an LED flash on the Moto G6, and both can capture 1080p selfie videos. At last for the battery, and it's gonna be the same 3000 mAh on both handsets, so the backup time should be really close in both. And as for the fast charging, the power is gonna be more on the P20 Lite, which is gonna be 18 watts on the handset compared to the 15 watts fast charging on the Moto G6. So this is it for this video guys. Let me know what do you guys think about both handsets, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.